Hi, I'm astronaut Mike Massimino. Earlier this year, I flew aboard Space Shuttle Atlantis to the Hubble Space Telescope. My crewmates and I spent more than 2 years training for that mission, and now another crew is getting ready to fly on Atlantis, and they're going to the International Space Station. They've been working hard to get ready for their flight, and they've let us follow them around for the past few weeks with a camera. We're about to show you some of that footage, and you're going to get an up-close view of the crew, go inside their training, and hear some of the stories from the astronauts and their team. This is STS 129 Behind the Scenes, and we hope you enjoy it.
So let me tell you this one story. How you can, you never know how you might impact somebody's life.
Yeah.
I wanted to play football from the time I was a little bitty kid.
Yeah.
And my parents, they were already driving me and my brother all over the place. So like, wait till you're in junior high. When you're in junior high, you can play football. So 6th grade, the spring of my 6th grade year was spring practice for the junior high football team. So I rode the bus. I stayed on my bus that would have dropped me off at home eventually by 6th grade, and I rode it to the junior high because they got out later than us. And I would get off the bus there, and I was going to football practice. So we go practice in just regular clothes for the first 3 days, and it's time for the cuts. And how they cut was they put everybody in the bleachers in the gym, old gym that was like the previously, I think this school was built in like the 1400s. I mean, it was old. And had us up on the bleachers, and the way they would bring you down, get you in a suit, and when the suits were done, if you were still sitting, you were cut. So I've been wanting to play football all my life, and towards the end, the suits were gone, and there was like 8 of us still sitting there, and I had been cut. The coach comes out and he goes, okay, for you guys that didn't get a suit, if you want to stay out and keep going through practice through the drills, and just in your shorts and t-shirt, you are welcome to stay out. So I think of those 8 or so, there were 6 of us that did. We went out and practiced.
Yeah,
and
that's pretty good.
A week and a half goes by, and I'm finally the only one left. I want to play football bad.
So the rest of those kids dropped out?
Finally dropped out, and I'm the only guy that's still out there in shorts and a t-shirt while everybody else is in pads. So finally, after a week and a half of this, Coach Martin, I looked like Beaver from the Leave It to Beaver show, so my nickname was Beaver. He goes, "Little Beaver, you come with me, we're gonna get you a uniform." So we go down into the bowels of this gym. I mean, it's like a dungeon down there. I mean, there's water dripping, it's dark. I expected to turn a corner and see a skeleton, you know? It was, I mean, like old. Anyway, in the bowels of this gym, he goes and he finds me a uniform. He found me these old red pads that were too small for me, even as a 6th grader. I think they were made out of leather, like literally the 30s. These huge extra large pants with extra large thigh pads. I mean, the pants were enormous. And then the helmet he finds is a helmet. And remember back in the 40s, they had these helmets with, like, we call them elephant ears, the little ears stuck out.
Yeah. See Red Grange playing with them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
we weren't alive back then, of course,
of
but
course.
we've seen the pictures.
But I did have a bar, one single bar for a face mask. So I got these huge pants, little bitty shoulder pads, an elephant ear helmet. But boy, I was playing football. Something I wanted to do. And the reason I tell this story is Coach Martin at the time had no idea, but it made a huge impact on my life because I wound up playing football from there through high school. I played football in college, opened up a lot of doors. I learned a great deal from that team sport that I would have never had the opportunity to learn if Coach Martin had said, "Little baby, let's get you some pads." So Coach Martin doesn't even know this, I'm sure, but I mean, it just, I think back to that, and he didn't realize it, but he just opened up a lot of doors, a lot of opportunities for a little bitty kid, and he didn't even realize. So you never know how you're going to impact somebody's life based on things that you do for them or things that are benefit to them. So that's why I tell the story.
Yeah, but the thing too is, Butch, I mean, he gave the opportunity to the kids to keep playing, but you exactly also took it. I mean, I would give you a little bit of credit for the kids out there. You know, it's not just when people give you the opportunity like that, even though it might not be handed to you the way you'd like. Yeah. You know, if you learn more from getting cut initially than if you would have got right on that team right away, you probably wouldn't have. You never know how things might have turned out.
You know what? One moment.
We got work to do.
We got work to do. Okay.
All right,
one second. You know, the one thing though is for football, I was small, and I was slow, and I was weak, but I had determination. I was determined, you know, because I wanted to play. So determination can go a long way. Remember that. Determination can go a long way.
And you think that helped you as in college, Navy?
College, going all the way up,
astronaut?
even today.
Right.
Even today. Yeah. Good hard work ethic can go a long way. It can.